Make sure the smart money mode is set to VOB, that is the volumetric auto blocks. So VOB settings, first of all we have is the show last, which is set to 5 by default, and you can change the colors. We also have the internal buy and sell activity, same, you can change the colors as well. So let me just turn it on. So we have all the bar values now. You can also turn on the swing order blocks. And you can filter the buy and sell activity and support and resistance zones based on the break of structure and change of character. So they are highly useful. You can play around with it. So let's just turn on the internal and show last. So next we have is the vegetation, which is set to absolute. And we have is the grayscale, which will change the red and green colors of the market structure for support and resistance to grayscale. And we also have the show metrics. So it's loading, let it load. So what we have here is the grayscale turned on, and the zones are in the grayscale and no metrics are shown. If we remove the grayscale, we will see the zones turn to red or green accordingly. And if I turn on the metrics, it will show the metrics, the buy and sell activity and the percentage. And now the zones are red and green accordingly. So they are useful. And you can set up the technicals according to your chart settings or chart theme. Again, we have the overlap method, that is the previous or recent. You can play around with it. It will make sure that the zones do not overlap if they found resistance again and again. So you can take advantage of the settings here, and you can also hide the overlap. So it will make sure that the zones don't overlap each other for the same resistance or support zones. Next we have is the fair value gap zone. You can turn out, and these are the settings. So these little zones here, green zone, so these are the fair value gap zones. And next we have is the accumulation and distribution zones. So this is the distribution zone, and same in the green can be identified as the accumulation zone, just like here. So we have the accumulation going on here, and then the market went up again here. And the last we have is the show premium, equilibrium, and discount zones. You can also change the color settings, right? So next we're going to talk about is the dashboard. So this is the discount zone. So this is the premium zone, and the center of discount and premium is the equilibrium zone. So they are highly useful. And to understand what was the premium, where the market started to fall down, so that's the premium zone. And when the market reversed, that is the discount zone. So you can understand how the market would behave. We have the equilibrium, that is the center point of the equilibrium, premium and discount, right?